Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a quick follow-up video. This will show you how to use the schedule builder, whether that's for one class or you're looking at scheduling out into the future, your academic plan. There's several different ways you can do this, but of course you're welcome to come in, talk to me, talk to an advisor, schedule an appointment, and we can help lay this out for you. But if you're tech savvy or you're far away from the campus, this may be a more convenient way for you to register for classes without having to come in. First, what we're going to do, we're going to go to ivytech.edu and we're going to go to the My Ivy portal. If it's your first time here, you can go ahead and click this button and it'll get you set up to log in. You'll need that C number, your student ID number you should have received in an email. If it's been about 24 hours or to 48 hours, go ahead and check your junk email if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you still can't find anything saying, hey, you've been accepted and enrolled to Ivy Tech, here's your C number, go ahead and call the campus so we can get that information for you. If you've been here before, you'll just go ahead and log in with your credentials. It'll take you to the home screen. It may look a little different than mine. I've got some stuff favorited and obviously use this pretty frequently, so don't be surprised if yours looks a little different. All we're going to do to find the schedule builder is go up to this tools and resources, click on that. By default, it will filter everything, so you'll see everything that applies to you, and that will all come in alphabetical order. So if you just scroll down to the S, you'll see we get to the schedule builder here. I highly encourage you to give that a little heart, add it to your favorites so it's easier to find. You don't have to scroll through a giant list when you want to find it in the future. You'll go ahead, click on that, and then you'll select the term that you're applying for. I'm going to run this for a primary instructor class that I'm hosting in October of 2023, so that still falls into the fall semester. And then here I'll select South Bend Elkhart, and if you're looking for just online classes, maybe those gen eds, anatomy, math, things like that, and you're specifically looking for online, you can also check this, and that'll give you the online courses as well. Go ahead, save and continue. You'll verify your address. And then we get to this screen. This is the actual schedule builder. So you'll make sure all of your filters up here are as you would like them. If you're not seeing courses, if you think there should be a bunch of math classes and maybe you're only seeing one or two, trek back to here and see if maybe you've added too many filters, you're a little too specific, or you just accidentally checked something. That tends to be the main issue. One of those may be your instruction modes. Keep in mind that Ivy Tech has several selections there. If you're looking for a truly online class versus a hybrid versus a learn anywhere, those can all be in our brain online classes, but in Ivy Tech, they're all a little different. So feel free to check those. And if you have questions about the specific modes, feel free to contact your advisor or myself and we can explain those to you. But that tends to be, if you're looking for online classes, it can be a little confusing. The other one is the part of term, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you this. It looks like a lot of information, but basically it is what it says. It's just the part of the term or the semester that the class falls in. If you know, then great. If not, leave them all unchecked or just select all parts of term, and that'll give you all the availability. Because I know that the PI class is in October, that falls into the second 8 weeks of the fall 2023 semester. Remember, Ivy Tech does have a fall and a spring semester that are 16 weeks long. However, the college is trying to move into 8-week classes. So within one semester, there's what we call fall 1, fall 2, first 8 weeks, second 8 weeks. So again, you don't have to know this information, but if you are looking at taking courses in sequence, say you're looking at taking Anatomy 1, followed immediately by Anatomy 2 in one semester, you could sort by first 8 weeks for Anatomy 101, and then you could come in here and sort by second 8 weeks for Anatomy 102. Then when you get your results, it'll just be a little more refined and easier. You won't have to read so many lines to make sure that the class you like is actually falling in the proper order for your classes. Next thing we do, you can see I've already added the PARM 225. I'll delete that real quick. We're going to go to add courses. And a couple ways you can do this subject. The easiest way, if you're taking one of my classes, is just search by instructor. Regardless of who the lead instructor is, I put myself on all the classes that we offer just to make it easy for students to find. So you can just go by my last name, and then the courses that are available will pop up here based on the filters you've selected. Again, if you think there should be, 20 math classes because it's a gen ed class and you're only seeing one, go back to those filters and make sure you haven't checked too many by accident. We'll select that course. It'll give you a brief description, and we'll go ahead and add it. You'll see it's now added over here in courses that I've selected. From here, we can select more classes if you're just building your schedule for the semester. If you know what you're looking for, you'll go ahead and just continue to add whatever it is you need. If you've sat with me or your advisor and we've built your academic plan, you can actually just directly import it from our academic plan. So you'll see for the applicable term, you can see it's been a while since I've sat and worked on my own academic plan, but it will automatically populate the classes for you. You can just check them and add. And then, of course, I may give you a CRN. That's the course unique ID number. It only corresponds to one course, so don't be surprised if I give you that. A lot of times it's easier just because it alleviates confusion. Um, you'll type that in, it'll pop up with the course. Make sure it's the right one for what you're wanting to join and hit add. Once you've added all the courses you want to, go ahead and hit the back button. And now this sections button right here is where you're actually going to pick the class that you want. So if it was a gen ed, you would see potentially a lot of options here regarding the day, time, location, the instructor, right? It's going to be all those different options. This is where you actually pick the class you want to sit in. Because there's only one PI class, it's pretty easy. We're going to select this one. And then if you want, we can generate a schedule. If you've selected multiple classes, it'll populate with multiple options. These are all the available schedules that work with what you've put in. And we can just select it and hit view. This gives you a little more visual view of what you're looking at as far as dates and then times. So you can kind of see that visual time block for a class. If you have multiple classes, it'll show you, if you're overlapping, if two classes interfere with each other, and just give you a little bit visualization of what you've selected. For my PI people, this is it. We'll only need to add this one class, and we're going to click Send to Shopping Cart. If you need more, obviously just hit Not Ready. And when you're actually ready to register, hit Register. You'll accept, and we'll confirm. Now what you'll see here, if you caught under the class right here, you'll see it says Special Approval. That's all of the classes in the paramedic stuff. So it requires my permission for a student to enroll. And if you have not gotten that, you'll see this message. You just need to get a hold of me. Give me your student ID number, that C number. I'll get it entered into our system. Let you know when I do that. And then this cart will be saved. So you'll come right back here, hit your shopping cart or the register button again, and go ahead and finalize the registration once I give you the permission. It's very easy. It's just they kind of hide this through a lot of clicks. So again, if you need help, get a hold of me, get a hold of your advisor. We'll be more than happy to walk you through this, and we can schedule out, from one semester to another or just one at a time. So anything you need, get a hold of me. And if you have any questions, as always, you can email me, call me, get a hold of me, however is convenient for you. Thanks, guys.